I have to admit, you're pretty tough for being just a giant winged lizard. You put up a good fight. But still, I managed to get a few good blows on you, didn't I? If I recall correctly, one of them tore right through your wing. So tell me, how exactly do you plan to steal me away from my kingdom now? How exactly do you plan to get anywhere, even back to your den, without the use of one of your wings? Oh, don't give me that look. Don't pretend that what I did to you was so horrible. Your wing will heal, given time and rest, just like any other of your wounds. If you could just be honest with yourself, you would know. You're not mad about the wing. You're mad about what you no longer have the ability to do, aren't you? Don't lie to me. I could have sworn you and I had reached an agreement. A sort of truce, if you will. We can do whatever we want to each other by now. We've certainly done quite a lot in the last half hour. But we don't lie to each other, and we don't hide things from each other. That's what started this whole fight to begin with, isn't it? Why change things now? Oh, don't give me that look. Like a puppy that's just been kicked. You would have tried to steal me away from everything I know, everything I care about. And all I did was temporarily wound you. I think our intentions are a bit different. And I think mine are far more forgivable than yours. However, just because your intentions were slightly less forgivable than mine, that doesn't mean that they're impossible to forgive. It doesn't mean that they have to be dismissed completely. I can't understand you when you're in your dragon form. You seem to forget this. Think you could shift back? Relax. I'll sheath my sword for now. Just don't give me another reason to use it. Go on. You can turn back. There now. Those wounds don't look so bad now, do they? Oh. You think that I'm the cruel one? I wasn't the one who attempted to kidnap someone. And I wasn't the one terrorizing an entire kingdom for months on end. And that's beside the point, isn't it? Water under the bridge by now. Let's not dwell on the past, and instead let us focus on what lies ahead. I told you that I wouldn't easily forgive your intentions, but I told you as well that I wouldn't outright dismiss them and refuse to forgive. No, I have the feeling that those desires of yours, that instinctual need to collect me and keep me safe, I rather like that. Funny, I didn't realize dragons thought to make jokes like that. You're funny. You're a funny little lizard. All right, I'll stop with the lizard comparison. However, that is not what I meant. I wasn't referring to anything of that nature, in fact. No, I was referring to what I said earlier. You recall how I mentioned that I would like to keep a creature like you alive for as long as possible, right? You recall how I said that it would be a shame to kill someone like you. Someone so powerful. Someone so strong. Someone capable of using their flaming breath to wipe out entire armies. I would certainly hope something like that wouldn't easily be forgotten. Oh, of course. I wouldn't blame you for forgetting. After all, after the events of the last 30 minutes, I'd say some things should have been forgotten. Wiped from your memory as the need to survive took hold. But you do remember that I want you alive, don't you? Don't try to spoil the surprise for yourself. And besides, I wouldn't exactly phrase it like that. I wouldn't say I want to use you, per se. Of course, anyone else might see what I'm proposing and immediately suggest to use that word, using. However, I fail to see it that way considering what I'm offering you in exchange. You said that what you desire in me is my royal blood. You said that because I am of noble birth, because I'm part of the royal family, a dragon is able to sense that I'm precious, that I'm valuable in some way. Which I suppose does make sense, considering the myths behind our ancestry. And that was why you tried to take me away. You wanted to add me to your little collection of precious items, didn't you? Add me to your hoard of wealth? Keep me forever? Kill anyone who tried to get close to me? Isn't that what you wanted? I want you to be honest with me. I already said. The truth started one battle. Why change things now? That certainly wouldn't be very fun, would it? That's just the answer I was looking for. Oh dear. Once again, you have to be impatient and ruin the surprise. Yes. Yes, that is exactly what I was hoping to hear. And exactly for that reason. You wish to keep me safe. You wish to protect me and keep me all to yourself. I'll allow it. But not here. Not exactly on your terms. What I am suggesting is that I give you what you want, and you give me something that I want. However, what I want is also something that my kingdom needs. Something that I know for a fact you can provide. And you'll barely have to do a thing. As a matter of fact, what I want from you is incredibly simple. What I want from you is protection. I want you to be my personal guard. And I want to make it public knowledge that we have a dragon in our kingdom. One who is fiercely protective of the prince and the rest of the royal family. One who will obey their orders at the drop of a hat. One who will gladly tear down any enemy who opposes them or tries to bring them harm. Essentially, I want to use the fact that you're so protective of me to ward off any threats to my kingdom. Well, I should certainly hope not. But that's more for anyone else's sake than for yours. After all, wouldn't you expect someone to be scared out of their mind of facing a dragon? I would hope, of course, that you would never have to fight anyone. After all, if you did, that would mean that they were stupid enough to ignore the fact that they're going up against a literal fire-breathing dragon. And I personally don't want to see that kind of stupidity existing in this world. If someone were to have the overconfidence that would be necessary for fighting a dragon, yes, I would expect you to fight them. I would expect you to do whatever is necessary to protect your most valued treasure. I don't think you'll have an issue with that. Will you? I didn't think so. Essentially, yeah. All I expect you to do is act as any normal dragon would. You will protect your treasure, you will protect it however you see fit, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and you'll be coming to stay with me in the palace. No offense, of course, but I doubt it would be wise for me to move out to the middle of the forest and leave my kingdom all on its own. Even with your protection, it wouldn't be safe from threats within. And I get the feeling that mere politics aren't exactly the type of issues you would be too keen on dealing with. Is that right? Then it sounds like so far we have an understanding. Is there anything else that you would need from me in exchange for this? You would need one thing. And what is that? You wish for me to allow you to bring your existing hoard to the castle. Listen to me, lizard. Oh, sorry. I forgot you didn't want me to make the lizard comparison. Listen to me, Gecko. I live in an extraordinarily large palace. I am waited on hand and foot. I wear a bejeweled crown every single day. Did you really think I wouldn't allow you to bring your collection of gold and jewels to the palace? Exactly. It doesn't make much sense now, does it? Now then, if that's all, I would suggest that we leave. Although I now have your protection, I would rather not be caught in this forest after nightfall. I'm certain you can imagine why. And after that fight, I doubt you're in any condition to protect me. So gather your belongings, be quick about it, and we'll be on our way.